Alright, hey you guys, it's me Glenn again. I know it's been a while since I did a video, but I'm back now and I'm here to read some more of my poems. I'm gonna start you off with this one. It's a series that I wrote for my friends Coco, Colette, and Matia Theodosakis. They both live in Canada and we get along really well. We talk all the time. Well, Matia, I talk to her every now and then, and Coco, I talk to her basically once a day. So, anyways, the name of this series is called The Art of Romance, and it's based on an actual real life romance between my friends Matia and Coco, because they both love each other really very much. So, yeah. Anyways, here is The Art of Romance, Part 1, Sketchy Beginnings. And now let me begin. On a Tuesday afternoon, a woman named Isabella Sky was sitting in the park, staring at the clouds oh so high, observing her surroundings in hopes of gaining inspiration, when a beautiful creature suddenly broke her concentration. A lady approached Isabella and said her name was Elizabeth Spades, and that she was a photographer and taking pictures was her way of expressing all of the emotions that she keeps locked up inside, with the result of each photo leaving many crowds mesmerized. She said, "If you are not busy, I would like to arrange a photo shoot, because you are so beautiful, and I'd like to capture an image of you, and put them on display for all of the Penticton community to see. If you are uncomfortable in front of cameras, don't hesitate to tell me." Isabella said, "Why yes, I would love to be a symbol of your art, as long as your art is created from the passion within your heart." Okay, that was part 1, and now I'm about to read you guys part 2, so hold on a second. Waiting for this page to load. Alright, now, I'm about to read part 2. Alright. The Art of Romance Part 2, Snapshots of Love. The day of the photo shoot came, and Isabella was ready to be photographed. Elizabeth was eagerly pacing, looking to add a whole new meaning to her craft. Isabella was specifically instructed to pose while caressing a white tiger's fur. Then Elizabeth started snapping and saving every picture that would work. As the cameras continued flashing, Elizabeth began to sink deep into an ocean of love, affecting the way that she thinks. Her mind was telling her to finish shooting, on which she was dead set. Her heart was telling her to reveal her feelings, but she wasn't ready yet. Elizabeth was becoming very confused with indecision, unsure what to do. Whether to expose or bottle up her feelings, she was torn between the two. Then all of the bells rang, which meant that it was time for lunch. Elizabeth could feel a strong attraction for Isabella. She had a hunch. So she asked Isabella, "Care to join me for a picnic on the beach?" Isabella gladly accepted. She had lost all signs of speech. Excuse my errors. You know, we all make mistakes. Anyways, that was part 2. Now I'm about to read part 3. Alexa, you just made me laugh the way you looked. Like, you just like, that's cool. Someone should take a picture of you sitting like that. That's cool. With the light.
Alexi's ugly voice.
Anyways, I'm about to read. Alexis. Anyways, I'm about to read part 3. This one's called The Art of Romance Part 3, Daydreaming. They both arrived at the park and picked a spot near the shade, spread the blanket over the grass, and opened a jar of marmalade. Ate some sandwiches, drank some wine, then decided to relax, while they were staring off into the clouds, steadily losing track of the strictly limited amount of time that they had left to spend. Sure, they could waste a bit more, the world wasn't going to end. As they continued staring into the clouds, they appeared in many shapes, and oddly enough, one happened to appear in the shape of Isabella's face. Elizabeth's heart was slowly melting and her temperature was rising. The time was either now or never. What was the use in disguising? When she could feel the love and compassion quickly building up inside, the burning desire that she had, there was no way that she could deny. So as they were both lying there, Elizabeth gently stroked her hand, and Isabella gently grasped it without any hesitations or demands. All of the pieces were strangely, but finally starting to fall into place. Their love was gradually blossoming. There was no more need to chase. Alright? That was part 3. And now I'm about to read you part 4. Alright, you guys? Now, here is part 4, okay? Give me a second. 1 second. Okay. The Art of Romance Part 4, Cherry Kisses. Shortly after the picnic, they wrapped up the shoot. Everyone left. They were alone. Elizabeth then packed up all of her equipment and offered to walk Isabella home. It was raining very heavily outside, but neither one of them really cared. They both loved the rain, so in their eyes it was naturally a fun dare. So they both ran out into the rain, tightly grasping each other's hands, and started dancing with excitement that neither of them could stand. Then Isabella slipped on a puddle and fell directly into Elizabeth's arms. Then she placed a firm but gentle kiss upon her lips, casting the perfect charm. They were only seconds away from reaching the corner of Isabella's street. but Elizabeth didn't want Isabella to go. Without her, she felt absolutely weak. Saying goodbye has always been the hardest thing for Elizabeth to do, for Isabella was the air that she breathed and wondered if she had a clue. They arrived upon Isabella's doorstep, and just moments before Isabella left, Elizabeth pulled her close where she could feel her heart beating in her chest, and expressed herself through a series of sweet chocolate-covered cherry kisses. This was just the perfect moment to allow her feelings to cross these bridges. And while the ground was still moist and as the raindrops continued to pour, they carried on like an addiction. They were helpless. All they wanted was more. Well, I hope you guys really liked the reading of that series, The Art of Romance. Thanks for watching, and be sure to tune in for my next video. Okay. Peace, and I love you all.